Hey YouTube, this is YGO here. Today I want to talk about an interesting card called Xing Zhen Hu. And I don't have the most up-to-date version of the errata, so if I read it, it might not be the most current version of the reading, because this card's been reprinted, and the effect is probably differently worded, but please don't get mad at me for that. Anyways, I shall read this card's effect to you, and ask what you guys think of it. Select 2 set spell or trap cards on the field and activate this card. As long as this card remains on the field, the selected spell or trap cards cannot be activated. Now, this card's actually very good, and a lot of people wouldn't see it coming because, nobody uses this card. I might consider teching this for fun at locals or something. I don't know, but the great thing about this card is that you could set a monster, I don't know, and then pass. Your opponent goes, alright, set 2 back row and pass, and you could say, oh hey, look at this, end phase, Xing Zhen Hu. And then your opponent's like, dang it, now what can they do? They can't chain with them because they set it at that turn. And they can't activate them because of Xing Zhen Hu. The only thing they can do is MST this. And then your turn starts, and look at what you avoided. Torrential and Warning. Wow. That's great. So great. And then you can just attack. But then, I don't know, this card in some ways is actually better than Giant Grenade because, Heavy Storm, that card's banned. Giant Grenade. But, because a lot of people are afraid to set like 4 back row because Heavy Storm is in everyone's deck. And so people will only set like 2 or 3 back row. And when they do that, you can just Xing Zhen Hu it. And then they can't really do much because they won't set all their good cards right away. So then your turn starts and you can just attack. And they can't really do that much about it until they MST this or do something. And the good thing about this, in some ways, how it's better than Heavy Storm, because pretend this is Heavy Storm. Heavy Storm. Okay. Summon, attack. Okay. Gores. Dang it. That sucks. However, if with the Xing Zhen Hu, you could go summon, attack. Dang it, now I can't Gores. That's the great thing about it. Now, if for some reason they get around Xing Zhen Hu, but like let's say you activate this too late and you activate Xing Zhen Hu and they go chain, they happen to be 2 chainable cards. The good thing about this, still, it's not that bad of a card because it's sitting on your field. You go, alright, Synchro, Scrap Dragon effects, pop this, pop your backfield, attack for game. So that's another good thing about this card, because if it becomes dead, you can still use it as fodder, which I considered interesting. And actually, I might consider running this in ninjas, just because ninjas, they always have the, ninjutsu art of transformation on the field. And a lot of times, that card would just stay on the field. And so a lot of ninja players use things that get rid of continuous trap cards. And if this card is stuck on the field, those things that get rid of continuous trap cards, you can get rid of this too if it's stuck there. And so all around, it's actually a pretty decent card. I don't know, what do you guys think about it? Leave a comment below. See you next episode. Bye.